Welcome to the main event of the evening, folks. I can't believe I'm saying this. We thought that Mamba Ant was taken off the shelf by Deuce. I mean, we saw it last week in that hellacious, in that physical fight, that street fight that him and Deuce had, where Deuce just wailed on him with a shovel, with anything he could find under the ring. We thought that Mamba Ant was out for good. But Mamba Ant still appearing here tonight, wrestling with what I know is multiple injuries, haven't been released by the physicians yet. But the doctors have told me that Mamba Ant is certainly not 100%, even 80% would be generous here tonight. And you see right there, TJ, CJ Speed, both pupils, so to speak, of Mamba Ant. They look up to him, and they're looking at him for guidance, AJ.
Well, certainly the last, backstage, CJ Speed and TJ were getting into it because CJ said, hey, look, you're going around telling everybody, nobody can beat me. You're looking at someone who can. You're looking at someone who absolutely can. And CJ firmly believes, he says he sees what he's trying to do to him. He believes that he's trying to do what Mamba Ant did to TJ. He's trying to avoid that. He's trying to jump the gun and say, hey, no, I can kick your ass, and don't you forget it. TJ, of course, dismissing it, but Mamba Ant could, he's trying to play the middleman, trying to diffuse that as he looks on to face Randy Orton tonight, who even comes to him and says, hey, look, listen, I get it, you want to compete, I know what it's like more than anybody, but more than anyone, I can also tell you, you're not ready. Take a look at Mamba Ant. Those are stone cold like knee braces he's got keeping him up.
And those knees before were surgically repaired. I'm hearing that Mamba Ant may not need surgery for the injuries that he sustained in that match with Deuce. But nevertheless, that does not translate to one half of the tag team champions being healthy tonight. Let me reiterate that. Mamba Ant is walking out here a man who was damaged and who was beaten, and it's because of the anomaly.
This crowd embracing Mamba Ant. However, no matter what, CJ Speed even, you got CJ ringside and looking all around the place.
CJ Speed mouthing off, and this kid has certainly drawn some controversy with his recent actions.
And drawn in comparison to the man holding that title belt you see before you.
I honestly think that CJ Speed, no matter how I feel about this kid at this current point in time, he has a point. Mamba Ant, does not have the best track record with his younger cousins. I mean, I tell you all the time what he did to TJ when they still had animosity between one another. CJ Speed is smart for not wanting to be in that same place. But then again, I mean, it's a slippery slope to try and navigate.
Look at TJ acknowledging Mamba Ant. Mamba Ant within that ring, CJ Speed isn't. CJ Speed, everyone in Atlanta, Georgia is throwing their ones up. TJ doing it with no hesitation, and CJ Speed just saying words. I think he's trying to compensate for the lack of acknowledgement. I don't think maybe Ant doesn't exactly care about that. You can see the man is clearly on cloud 9, but maybe TJ cares about that.
He has an allegiance. CJ Speed has an allegiance to himself. I mean, that's the number one person that he's concerned about. And who can blame him? First match here in the Access Wrestling Federation, he wins the crown jewel of the whole damn company, the Renegade Championship. I'd have an ego too. I would.
This young man is cold. TJ, Atlanta, everyone, you can screenshot this and put it on a newspaper.
Exhibit A. I'm not saying.
Look at the glares. He's staring into the man.
I'm not saying we're
this
gonna
is the guy you're coming to play Peacemaker to?
A Cain and Abel situation. Where I'm not saying we're gonna have any familiar wars anytime soon. I think it would be advised, especially during this tension they still have with Typical USA. But I mean, I don't know. Things seem fishy over in the Mamba Ant Family Tree department. But nevertheless,
exactly why Oleana said, she's gonna watch this one from the TV. Because, one thing for sure, she is a fan, of Randy Orton, not a fan, more of Cena. But, she certainly did like Randy's theme song. That's what got her into it. Seeing Randy beat the hell out of people in Hell in a Cell matches is what caught her eye first and said, "Oh my, this is a very violent sport. What is this?" And down the rabbit hole she went, and you could say that maybe perhaps that that's exactly why now she's out here in RKOs as well. The influence of the Viper is one that could be, I say overstated. I say proper stated, because throughout the entire professional wrestling community, RKOs are hit out of nowhere now because of this man.
I mean, Randy Orton, his legacy, no pun intended, the things that he's done in the AWF, the WWE can speak for themselves.
Randy tells Ant to get in the ring.
And here we go. Not even wait till we take the ring jacket off, Randy. I mean, he's getting right to it. Mamba Ant popping over the top rope there. Randy Orton, the signature pose. The bell rings. We are underway. And here we go. Randy Orton, new Thesz press to Mamba Ant. And remember, Randy Orton wants to prove to Mamba Ant that the kid's over his own head. I mean, he's coming back. He's not even damn near 80% yet. And he's coming back to wrestle. Mamba Ant has got a real addiction to this thing, which in most cases would be healthy, but Mamba Ant's body is breaking down.
And Randy knows it. But make no mistake, Randy's also, he's coming as a mentor, but he's also coming as a competitor, because if somehow, some way, he says, okay, you can beat me. The actions where I've been a tag champ, you're a tag champ, is a 100% tag champ, will be able to beat the challenger ahead. Randy wants the Actions World Tag titles, and damn it, who the hell, Randy doesn't even have a damn tag partner. Cena's over there in retirement now. This guy has no friends in here. Oh, whoa!
Orton with a pile driver.
Bob Orton.
I mean, listen.
Proud.
You cannot expect the Viper to hold anything back. Let's not forget the reason why he's here. He tried a big splash. You don't see Randy go up the top rope for a reason, folks. And Mamba Ant, like I said, is not wrestling at his full health. And you mentioned before that Randy, here we go, Randy, case in point, knows a thing or two about surgery. Missed 18 months of his career to get spinal, oh my goodness, surgery.
Hooks the leg. Down 1, 2, everyone chanting, this is awesome. And bloodied across the damn face. And telling Orton to get back up.
It's not what you want if you were just recently assaulted by the anomaly. Not what you want at all. You don't want to keep stacking on.
Orton tried to go for that.
Injuries.
Wrap him up, DDT perhaps.
Listen, Mamba Ant's young, right? He's got a whole lot of career left. He's got a whole lot of wrestling left. But what happens when he's in his... When he's a civilian? What happens when he is retired? What happens when Mamba Ant wants to pick up his children, his grandchildren? He's going to feel a lot of the attacks, a lot of the animosity that he's responsible for. And Orton is trying to prevent that.
Off the ropes.
Oh, nice hip toss. I mean, Orton has done a lot of the things that Mamba Ant has done in the past. He's antagonized people. He's made enemies out of... damn near the whole roster.
RKO. Oh, this is just traditional. Classic.
And Orton.
The Viper swing miss.
Coiled, ready to strike. Beautiful power slam. Oh, look at this.
Cradle up. Ant gets still one. 1, 2. Not gonna happen.
And Engineer, you know as well as I do that Mamba Ant knows Randy Orton's moveset. He knows his skill set. He knows what the Viper has to offer. I mean, he studied the Viper. He modeled his original game after the Viper.
Oh!
And sure, now the multiple-time world champ has branched out.
The original inspiration was always there. He walked out of the wrestling room. He and Kilgore were in at first because he couldn't hit an RKO in a high school environment.
And listen, Mamba Ant has been an ignorant rat bastard ever since. But the one thing I will tell you that he has grown as a wrestler.
Here, ducks down.
Case in point. Oh, tried the double axe handle, looks like. Randy Orton
steps back, pops him, and is less kick oriented tonight. And of course,
rightly so. I mean, it's funny because you get Orton maybe a decade ago, decade and some change, and those knees would have been a target. Orton would have tried to put Mamba Ant on the shelf forever.
Now we see the old man playing a little nice, but Ant, here he comes, here he comes, here he
Oh,
comes.
what the hell?
Orton trying to get away.
My man, are you crazy? My
German
God.
suplex.
Is he crazy?
Well, if he's not going to get rid of the legs, he's going to get rid of his torso and lower back area somehow.
I mean, again, I don't want to, sound like a broken record here, but Mamba Ant is putting his body in more danger with high-risk maneuvers like that, with do-or-die moves like that. And the die is getting bigger and bigger in that sentence.
Pops him with an elbow. Trying to lock in a Widowmaker, but Randy. Oh, veteran. He's going to make the man that just took the same suplex he did. Have to kick out that time. The Cousins can't believe it, but the action is indeed still going on. The Viper is coiled in. This is a dream match for Mamba, but not under these circumstances. Not under. Oh! You don't ever dream of fighting your idol when under these lights. You got your cousins right there ringside, Atlanta, Georgia, all cheering. RKO! Spikes him 1, 2. Oh my God! Wait a damn minute! The Action's World Tag Champion just ate a pin in the main event!
And Agent A, I would share the shock that you're expressing right now, but in my opinion, it was a foregone conclusion. Mamba Ant came back when he wasn't ready. Mamba Ant came back when he knew that in his heart of hearts, he might not have been able to do it. And when you are going against a 14th-time world champion like Randy Orton, maybe is not good enough.
And for now, well, Mamba has punched a ticket to see Randy again. And now, well, we have 2 unhealthy Breadkillers. And they have a title match at Randy's discretion. We have more. Oh, yeah, that's it. More AWF television soon. But that's it for us. Catch us on SmackDown. We hope you enjoyed this, folks. Peace out.